Hey guys, Andy here. Hope you have a great weekend and you got up to some good stuff and had some fun. It's Monday again, so the fun begins, the real fun begins again. Now, one of the things that you may have heard about before, so if you've been trying to trade professionally for a little while, or maybe you've got to that level, is that when you basically go to the other side where a lot of people don't reach, which is to start making money consistently, it's been said that trading needs to become almost quite boring. Okay, so the excitement goes, seeing the big moves goes, and I wanted to kind of talk a little bit about that. Now, when we say boring, what we're talking about there is that it becomes more like a job, right? It becomes more routine, so you don't get as affected with, you know, a market kind of stopping you out or some news coming out or anything like that. You're kind of like, if you imagine you're sort of, normally when you're starting out, you're like there, and then it kind of like, the better you get, your personal volatility is kind of there. So your personal volatility goes down. And that's what we're talking about when we say trading becomes almost boring. Now, in order to be consistent, you've got to basically stay in control of your emotions. Of course, you need to have a strategy, you need to have an edge, the whole, discipline, but essentially you need to have control of your emotions. Now, if you're doing this full time and you're trading by yourself, it can be quite challenging if you're still fairly new to the game, because something happens, there's nobody around, you can kind of, you've got no accountability, you can press some buttons, buy, sell, and get involved. And that's why it's really, really important that you have a process that makes sure that you have some accountability. So, for example, I would always recommend a coach if you can afford a coach, or if you can't, then pair up with somebody who's basically trading in a similar way to you, or join a private group, or those kind of things. So we have a group for our students, for example, so we know that they basically learnt the same things, so they kind of can interact with each other there, and it kind of keeps you a little bit accountable. And but even better than that would be great to have a coach, because you can essentially show them what you've done for the week or the month, and by the fact that you have to show somebody, it makes sure that you stay on track. Okay, and you don't do something stupid, because when you're on your own and there's nobody looking at your markets, and there's nobody, you're trading your own money, and you've got spare cash, you could put a £500 account in or £1,000 account in and just punt it away, and nobody would know any different apart from you, and you kind of just forget about it after a few weeks, and then you probably do the same thing again. So yes, you do need to get into that routine, you do need to get into like a process, and you've got to learn how to keep trading a little bit more low volatility, executing a trade plan, following some rules, and basically you'll start to build that consistency, you'll start to build that track record, low drawdowns, good equity curve, and that's the point where you then start to look to scale up and to start trading bigger and bigger size accounts, because once you master yourself and your personal volatility is low, and then you master basically your plan and executing it well, and you're steady, almost boring, like as we said, that's the point where you can really start to make trading something really, really life-changing. That's all for today, guys. Wishing you a very nice day. I'll be with you again with another update soon. Take care, have a great week, and good trading. Take care, bye bye.